What if I told you that season 13 of Love and Hip Hop ADL had taken a sharp left turn into total lunacy, resulting in casualties, emotional stability, baby daddies, and whatever was left of Lil Scrappy's peace of mind? Yes, you heard that correctly. Bambi. Yes, Bambi just unleashed the greatest nuclear bomb of the decade on national television, in front of cameras, producers, and Scrappy's already battered ego. So what did she say? Yung Joc might be my baby daddy. Wait, are we in a reality show, and a repeat, or the Twilight Zone with lace fronts? Because, while Scrappy was trying to restore his life, Bambi was evidently busy renovating. Joc's DNA was found in the womb, and if you think that sounds strange, you're correct. But guess what? Things become worse. There are tears, there is shade, there is a possibility of pregnancy, and yes, there is a grown man crying in the corner of a green room. Someone give this man a tissue and a therapist. Buckle up, sweetie. This isn't just a scandal. It is a full-fledged gender reveal explosion. LHATL style doso. Let's start from the top. It was supposed to be a routine day on the set of Love and Hip Hop ADL season 13. Wigs are in place. Nails are sharp. And egos have been freshly powdered. However, by the end of the session, one cast member was purportedly pregnant, another was in tears, and the third was on the eve of a lawsuit. And her little Scrappy, Atlanta's own reality TV Romeo, who somehow continues finding himself in emotionally abusive R&B ballads. But in real life, this man has been through everything: rap beefs, ugly divorces, child support issues, and now a betrayal that might send him into spiritual exile. And the betrayer is none other than Bambi, his ex-wife, on and off again castmate, and part-time emotional arsonist. But this isn't your typical Love and Hip Hop pop split. This time, Bambi arrived with a pregnancy bomb so crazy that even Mona Scott Young clutched her pearls. According to many unverified unnamed sources, Bambi told producers, "Yung Joc might have gotten me pregnant." Excuse me, Yung Joc? The same Joc has 14 professions, 17 children, and one of the most iconic hairstyles in reality show history. That Yung Joc who smiled and wore a silk shirt as he moonwalked into baby daddy territory. Yes, allegedly him. Now, let's rewind the film a little, since this isn't some random scandal. Oh no. This has layers, onions, trauma, reality TV flashbacks. Scrappy and Bambi's relationship has always been a minefield wrapped in a designer bow. Public arguments, secret messages, embarrassing couples therapy, and don't forget, bro, that you don't emotionally support me. And just when we thought they were in a better place, bam, season 13 ends, and boom, back to the battlefield. But here's where things get hot. According to set insiders, Bambi's pregnancy declaration was not made in private. It happened during filming in front of the entire cast. It was an informal group announcement at brunch. Imagine this. Everyone is sipping mimosas and talking about wig lines and phony music careers, when Bambi suddenly says, "Y'all ever wonder, what if I told everyone that a Yung Joc got me pregnant?" Silence. Even Carly Red dropped her phone mid-selfie. Spice blinked twice. Eric Mena leans in like she was watching Telenova and Scrappy. That man froze, as if someone had struck pause on his soul. According to sources, he blinked, looked around and said, "Am I being punked?" before walking right off set. But don't worry, cameras were following. Behind-the-scenes film, which doesn't exist, but we'll imagine it does, shows Scrappy backstage pacing, sweating, and saying to himself, like, he just found out his barber cheated on him. Ain't no way she said that. Ain't no way she allowed Joc in there. Nah, this can't be life. The crew reportedly provided him with space and a bottle of water. But the man was not thirsty. He was sinking emotionally. Yung Joc, the supposed baby daddy, will be pointing. Zero did not seem affected at all. According to a very bogus, Joc responded, in a very hilarious remark, "Hey man, I mean, if she said that, maybe she missed me. I got strong swimmers. I ain't mad." Strong swimmers. Sir, this is not an Olympic trial. This is someone's emotional demise. And here's the twist. When the rest of the cast challenged Joc on the assertion, he did not refute it. He simply shrugged. He adjusted his chain and added, "Y'all know I ain't new to this. I'm a Joc." That's not an explanation. So now the streets are talking. And when I say, I'm referring to untidy fan sites, Twitter threads, and your Andy's group chat. Everyone is trying to figure out whether Bambi was serious. Was this a public relations hoax? Or was this a reality TV inception in which the drama? Some claim Bambi was baiting Scrappy to see whether he still cared. Others say she had a little something with Joc during a break, and the timeline is now fuzzy. But whatever the reality is, Scrappy's collapse was genuine. Producers apparently scrambled to get him back on camera. He allegedly refused to film, claiming, "You're using my trauma for views. This isn't even entertainment anymore." This psychological warfare, which is accurate in some ways, but also, sir, that's basically the job description. And still being cryptic about the entire situation. She says it was a social experiment, a test of allegiance, a what-if scenario. Sis, that is not a test. That is emotional terrorism. Jessica Dime. Yes, Jessica chose to enter the chat unannounced and present an entirely new theory. She told producers, "Honestly, I heard Bambi and Joc were texting back in January. They were flirty. January represents the new year, a new season, and not new baby daddy vigor." Jessica believes she viewed the language herself, and while she no longer has the screenshots, she maintains it was provocative. There were eggplants, sister. Eggplants. At this point, even Mona Scott Young apparently had to step in and say, "Okay, somebody better be pregnant for real, or y'all are just wasting scandal points." And with that, season 13 finally fell into chaos. We have a probable false pregnancy, a genuine emotional breakdown, a cast separated as Moses split the sea, and a producer unsure how to convert this mess into a trailer. But here's the true joke. This was only the first half of the day, because what happened after Scrappy stormed out? What occurred when Joc confronted Bambi privately? What did the remaining cast members say behind closed doors? And more importantly, was there a genuine infant involved? Is this all just a big love and hip-hop fever dream? Hold tight, because the cameras were still recording. And what happened next? So, when Scrappy walked off set like someone had grabbed his soul, and the cameras did not stop. Oh no, this was a realistic objective. Production continued as if they were filming the season finale of Game of Thrones. No dragons, but absolutely fire, emotional fire. Scrappy hid himself inside his trailer, as if he were mourning. Head down, hoodie on, ignoring the team, knocking like Jehovah's Witnesses with a script. Hand. And guess who shows up? Yung Joc has a strawberry banana smoothie.as if this were a picnic, not a nuclear scandal. I figured he needed potassium. Joc gave the producer a deadpan response. "What's going on, bro?" He enters inside Scrappy's trailer as if it were a normal Tuesday and says, "Man, you good?" Scrappy stared up, as if Joc had just offered to date his mother. "You really going to ask me if I'm good after you might have got my ex-wife pregnant?" Absence of voice. Even the Mick guy flinched. But Joc sipped the smoothie as if nothing happened. "Look, guy." He shrugged. "Bambi speaking wild things. You know how she is." Scrappy stood up so rapidly that his Mac nearly fell off. "Do you believe this is a joke? Do you believe this is a game, Joc?" And then Joc dropped the bomb. "I didn't say it was impossible." Now pause. Let that sink in. He did not say no. He did not say never happened. He didn't even say, "Bro, you're tripping." Nope. He simply left the door wide open for chaos to walk through in 6-inch heels. Production personnel are outside the trailer. One individual allegedly yelled, "We take a paternity test on camera." Scrappy is now shaken. This man began pacing as if reliving every event from each season in which Bambi accused him of cheating. He grabs his phone and calls his mother. "Yes, Mama D." She responds as if she had been waiting for this moment. "What's she doing now, baby?" Scrappy. She claims she is pregnant by a Joc. Mama D gasps so hard you can hear the glitter sliding off her lashes that she has lost her sanity. Meanwhile, Bambi is in glam, sipping her cucumber water and acting as if she had debuted a new skincare line. Not a bomb on national television. Her makeup artist is afraid. Bambi says, "I didn't confirm anything. I only indicated Joc might be the father. I never said heartbroken." Girl, that's like shrieking fire in a movie theater and then pretending perplexed when people start running for their lives. Spice even pushed her wig back, saying, "Bambi, you might be cold-blooded for real." But Bambi wasn't finished. The next scene shows her making a confession. Hair laid, lashes fluttering, and calm as ever. I simply find it hilarious that Scrappy could cheat on me. For years, he embarrassed me in front of the entire world, and I made one small joke, and now he is crying in a trailer. Phew. Twitter exploded. Joc Scrappy snapped Bambi to bold. But let's not forget the other. Number 10. Scrappy. He's broken for genuine though. He told producers, "I done held her down. I done sobbed with her. I done bought her mama's dentures, brew. And this is how she do me." Then he continued, "I feel like this whole show ain't nothing but therapy. I didn't ask for it." The man was shivering, and producers began mumbling about setting up a DNA test. Someone joked about live broadcasting it, and Mona Scott-Young merely smiled and said, "This is going to smash records." But the drama wasn't over yet. Amy had something to say as well. Yes, Amy, the one who's been arguing with Bambi over Lord knows what, decided to leap into the storyline like this was the Hunger Games, and she was ready for her moment. She told Spice, "I wouldn't be surprised if it's real. Bam has been really cuddly with Joc recently." Spice rolled her eyes. "It doesn't mean she's pregnant." Amy leaned in. "Girl, she's been caressing her stomach a lot," Jessica Dime claims to have seen text exchanges from Bambi and Joc back in January, which she describes as flirtatious. Scrappy, Joc, and Bambi are suddenly trending on every dirty site, from the Shade Room to that Facebook page. She claimed there were eggplants and peaches, and the rumor mill is spinning faster than Scrappy's emotions. When producers confront Bambi and ask whether she's willing to take a pregnancy test, she pauses, looks straight into the camera, and answers, "Only if Joc takes one as well." Your Annie has 14 members and 6 administrators. Boom, cliffhanger. Because now nobody knows what's real and what's simply for ratings. Scrappy's calling his lawyer. Joc is pretending that nothing. Bambi is arranging a spa day, and fans are eating this up like hot wings on a Friday night. And just when you think it couldn't get any dirtier, Amy Spice, Jessica Dime, and Carly Red are meeting, discussing and whispering, conspiring, when someone says, "We need to find out if this baby is real or just another stunt." And with that, the cast splits, lines are formed, alliances are destroyed, and somewhere in the shadows, Mona is already preparing the reunion. What comes next? Does Scrappy go for good? Is Joc indeed the father, or is he just caught in another trap? And what exactly is Bambi up to? Do you think the drama has peaked? So, now we've got DNA test turmoil, rumors flying quicker than Carly Red's wedding rings, and Scrappy spinning like a flavor of love contender. Wait till you see what happens in this video. It gets much worse. You'd think this roller coaster would start slowing down, but no, sweetie, it's just getting strapped in for another loop. Let's speak about where we left off. Bambi dead serious, peering into the cue. Dramatic music. Producers are salivating. The crowd is shouting in the comments, and Mona is acting like she's auditioning for the Law and Order baby mama unit, stating, "I'll take the test if Joc takes one as well. Drop the test results now, Mona." Scrappy is having a full existential crisis, pacing the pavement of the studio lot and yelling to himself as if he just discovered his "I ain't never seen this much betrayal in 1 week." He mutters, "I can't even trust Joc with my leftovers, and now he may be the father of my unborn child, even if it is not a genuine child." His assistant tries to hand him a water bottle, but he swats it away. "Don't nobody bring me nothing except invoices." Things have moved within the studio. There's a new alliance forming: Amy, Jessica, Dime, Spice, and shockingly, Sierra. Sierra is done with it. She marches into the room like she's prepared to deliver a PowerPoint title. "Why are we done with Bambi?" A 5-part explanation. "No," she says, holding up the phone. "This girl has been playing all of us. You think this pregnancy story is about Joc? It's about staying relevant." Amy jumped in, right? She saw Scrappy leveling up and worried. "You know she can't tolerate Jessica Dime is drinking her drink, and if she faked this pregnancy for clout, I'm suing her for emotional anguish." Carly Red enters with the messiest grin ever. "Ladies," she purrs, "I got film, everyone." Record scratch. Footage of what? Ma'am. Carly grins further at Bambi's purchase of a fake baby bump from Amazon. 2-day shipping yells. People jump up. Amy's wig nearly slides. Spice chokes on her soda, and she ordered the exact one Black China wore in that one picture session. Carly adds, "She ain't even attempting to be subtle." So now it's time. The women demand a producer meeting and want Bambi challenged live on television. The cast is assembled in one of those dramatic love and hip-hop sit-downs. There is no editing, no scripts, just raw mayhem, and it does not disappoint. Bambi walks in all smug in a mink coat and scream heels. I came to lie with confidence. Producers ease into it. Hey Bam, we just need to clarify some things up before next week's taping. She smirks. Sure, let's speak. Amy comes forward. Sis, are you pregnant or not? Bambi blinks. Why does it matter? Carly tosses the print, but Bambi isn't done. She takes a step closer to Scrappy, who has just strolled in behind the cameras. Everyone turns to look at Bambi. I'm not pregnant, but I needed you to experience what I felt. You cheated, lied, and made me appear insane on national TV. So sure, I gave you a taste of your own medicine. Scrappy, speechless, like man forgot how to blink. He looks at her, deceived, crushed, and puzzled. You weaponized motherhood, he eventually says. And you think that's power? Bambi shrugs. I think it's balance. I knew I should have stayed at home today, says a young jock off in the corner. The next day, every blog has the story. Bambi revealed. Fake pregnancy to TMZ received wind of the situation and posted a photo of Scrappy at chick looking like a man who recently discovered out Santa isn't real. Instagram is booming, and fans are dragging. Team Scrappy, Team Amy, Team Joc, even Team Carly are all up in Mona. Scott Young is bursting champagne in the comments. This is Emmy-worthy garbage TV, but the consequences. Oof. Producers convene an emergency conference. They can't fire Bambi after that famous event, but they can put her on emotional rehab suspension. Scrappy refuses to film with her. Amy refuses to share sequences. Joc is relieved that he won't have to pay child support anymore, but the tale doesn't end there. In the final scene, Joc enters into a meeting with Mona says, I got something you must see. He tosses her a folder which she opens. Inside, she finds actual ultrasound photographs, real documentation, and a real name. I did not get Bambi pregnant, Joc replies, but I did get someone pregnant. Mona glances up, and the camera pans to the next scene, where it's war. The phony pregnancy might have been bogus, but now there's a real baby and the drama has now reached legendary proportions. So the issue is, who's the real baby mama? And is Bambi about to be replaced by someone who is actually pregnant? Is Scrappy done for good? Or is there another twist on the way that will make this entire storyline look like child's play? One thing is certain, Season 13 has just turned into a nuclear explosion of lies, treachery, and baby bumps. Fake and genuine. And we'll be watching every second. Because in the world of love and hip-hop, truth is optional, but drama is certain. And there you have it, folks. From fake baby bumps to actual baby bombs. Young Joc trapped in the between. My guest. And Scrappy exited, looking as if he had just lost custody of his sanity. So let's tackle the actual questions. Was Bambi a genius-level petty queen or just straight-up toxic? Did Young really dodge a bullet or just reload the drama with a new baby mom and Scrappy? Should we be worried about him or just send him a therapist, a paternity test, kit, and a bottle of Hennessy? This isn't just reality TV anymore. This is Shakespeare in the Strip Club, and Mona Scott Young is directed a masterpiece of disaster. And now we want to hear from you. Drop your wildest thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Bambi's apology was real? Who do you think Joc actually got pregnant? Should Scrappy finally retire from dating and join a monastery? If you're still trying to recover from this roller coaster, press that like button. Subscribe to get more of these wild breakdowns delivered straight to your inbox. We have hot tea simmering. Carly Red's phone after a fight. Please remember to share this video with your untidy friend group, since this is the type of drama that cannot be sustained to oneself. Stay nosy till next time. Remain loud and remember, in the world of the only thing more is love and hip-hop, denial more than drama is prevalent. See you in the upcoming explosion.